Hello and welcome to this review of Montezuma Aztec Gold. This tequila was introduced in 1974, is a mixto, meaning it's at least 51% agave, blue agave nectar, but the other 49% could be cane sugar and other fermentables. Okay, so that's the Aztec symbol. This is NOM number 1142 CRT. And there's a recipe on the back label for a cocktail, the Aztec Gold Montezuma Margarita, imported and bottled for Barton Imports, Chicago, Illinois. It was started by Barton, but Barton, that company was bought by Sazerac in 2009. So, and it says here, we love to hear from our customers, Sazerac.com, and then they have a phone number. L192015. I think this means the 200th day of 2019 at 3:20 p.m. And there's 193. I guess that's the line or whatever. All right, so bottled in Chicago, Illinois, but produced in Mexico. And I called them, and they were saying that, because you look up the NOM number saying Gonzalez, but the guy was telling me, well, it's really Maestri. I think he said Maestri. They're, but whatever. If you look it up, it's listed as Gonzalez Distillery, who also makes this and this. Okay, $8.49 at Total Wine and More. $8.99 at Mathern's, but you know, Total Wine, they must check everybody's prices and intentionally lower it. Put it 50 cents cheaper, whatever. Walmart sells the handle bottles, the plastic handle bottles. They're like $18.49. Okay. Something like that. It's very pale gold. Yes, very pale. And it looks like there's some kind of sediment in there. Like I see things moving around, like some kind of fuel or something. Okay, never had it before. The ratings for it are mixed. Untapped, the people are saying, oh yeah, it's mostly, it's really nice. To give it a 94 out of 100 overall. Distiller.com, very grim reviews. And it's not listed on Proof 66, I don't think. I'm going to need more for the review. I have to do a written review, so... I mean, have to, right? Yeah, I'm required. I mean, I want to. Don't want to confuse wants and needs. I need to eat food to stay alive. I don't need to write a written review, but I want to do it. Okay, so it's very, very pale. Does this have coloring added? It seems like it does not. Like they would make it more prominently dark. It might just be natural aging in oak barrels for, say, a year, 13 months. It's possible. This is, according to Statista, the 9th best-selling tequila brand in the United States. Why? Because it's fabulous? No, because it's $8.49 to $8.99 a bottle. Aroma. Not a whole lot on the nose. Maybe actually oak. True story. So it smells like it has been probably some old leftover Barton, very old Barton bourbon barrels. You know, used, could be 40-year-old Barton bourbon barrels in Chicago, and I'm going to try to look up that facility, see where the address is in Chicago, their bottling plant. I know they're not giving gift tours. It'd be fascinating to see a real tour of a real production facility instead of just these showcase tours where they show you a little bit of what they want you to see. Anyway. The best tours I went on were Barton 1792 Distillery in Bardstown, Kentucky, Buffalo Trace, in Frankfort, Kentucky, which more of a showcase tour really, and the Anheuser-Busch tour in Houston, when they used to give tours there, that was the Brewmasters tour. It was over $30, but it was over 2 hours. The tour was over 2 hours, and he took you into the lab, and they didn't try to cover up certain brands, like they were bringing Hurricane High Gravity up to the laboratory to test, make sure it was perfect. And they had bottles with corks in them. It was labeled some code number in Hurricane High Gravity. There's a little sweetness on the nose, but not really like agave nectar, but it's a pleasant aroma. It's not off, bad, offensive. It's just like wood and some basic 80 proof alcohol. Okay, it's better than I expected, because I was thinking it might be kind of nasty in the nose. Let's go with the taste. That's where the rubber hits the road, as people say. Okay. It's an odd flavor. It's very light, okay? So the main component is very, very light. If you don't want something with strong flavors, but let's say you do want something with not much of a flavor, this could be one for you. A little shade of wood, oak, and a touch of like a fruitiness. You say agave nectar, you mean? No, like apple skins, red apple skins. Sounds strange, but well, just in case you think they're all the same, like same stuff in different bottles, my experience is that they are not. The Montezuma tastes much different than the El Toro and the Tijuana. Those are both interesting products. They're different, but they're different one from the other. You say, no, it's like you just believe in it, so you're thinking it when you taste it. The power of suggestion. It's possible, I guess, but I don't believe it. I think they're all different. My recollection is that the El Toro and the Tijuana are better, more flavorful, a bolder flavor, and that. But got to do the blind taste test to be sure. Now, am I going to just keep slumming it, as they say, people might say, with these obscure tequila brands? No, I just figured I'll start off with these, and because Sazerac headquarters is close to me, not even 30 miles away. Well, it could be actually exactly 30 miles, but no more. Because the Superdome was 29 miles, and I don't think it's a mile from the Superdome, but it's practically 30 miles. Anyway, enough of that. So yeah, I would like to bring in Sauza, Hornitos, Jose Cuervo, of course, and all the mainline brands, and just climb from there. So how would I score this? The body is light. It's really not even medium, but it's like at the most it's low medium, but I'll say light bodied. The finish is short to medium. Doesn't hang around, but oh man, what is that flavor? You see, well, it's the agave nectar sweetness with the cane sugar making it taste like that apple skin. I don't know. What, I guess it's sort of that. It's the kind of thing you'd have to really drink on and think on it, drink on it, think on it, drink on it, think on it, and go forward. One guy on Total Wine was saying, I love this, I bought it, it's really good, I do all my cocktails with it. It's my standby now, my go-to, whatever he said. Go-to, I think. It probably works in that sense because the flavor is so minimal and the body is so light that you're getting 40% alcohol and it's not going to interfere with anything. It probably won't enhance it. It won't interfere. Well, I'm curious to see what the 4 or 5 video reviews say about it, if they had even 5. But so Montezuma Gold, Aztec Gold, introduced in 1974. They even have old magazine ads for it. I'm going to post one in Alcohol Eggs. El Toro from what, 1959? Tijuana from 1962, I believe. Cheap, but none of them are bad. The Montezuma is just kind of blah, but still in a good flavor area. So we'll say 82 out of 100. A B minus, 82. Not a solidly good product, but it's yeah, for $8.49 a bottle. If you were interested in tequila, I say go ahead and try it. I mean, it's not number 19 because, you know, millions of people hate it. I know you say, yeah, but they're buying it because it's cheap. Yeah, but there's a lot of other cheap products you could buy that could be just extremely bad. I guess I hadn't tried it. So y'all go to, let's see where, go to New Orleans. It's getting kind of fixed up now a little bit, repaired from the storm, and tour the Sazerac house because they get free tours. And the whole concept is all the different cocktails that can be made with all the different types of liquor, rum, gin, brandy, tequila, whiskey, and so on.